What is up, everyone? We are the One Stop Bids. I'm Professor Jack. He's the Dr. Dinosaur. And today we're going to go over a burn deck for you guys.
Because this week's archetype is burn.
Sure.
Following Magic Class Monday, this is the Wednesday deck tech of a burn deck. Which we've done before, but this one's different. Woo! Excitement. I built this one. So bear with me, everyone. You know what? I'm going to start by lands first. 1, 2, 3, 4. 12 Newtons. I went with the full art from that set that was after Amonkhet.
Our devastation.
Yep. Then we follow up by only two swamps. I went with unstable because they're pretty and I had 2. I do not have 12 unstable. If I did, they would be in there. 4 Blood Crypts because this is a modern deck. And Blood Crypt is awesome. Followed by 4 Dragon Skull Summit. Here's the Ixalan printing of it, and that's all I have. It's pretty cool. It's a little bit dinosaur-y, so I like it. So 22 lands, average land amount. Now I'm going to go right into creatures. I'm running 2 copies of Goblin Arsonist, because Goblin Arsonist is awesome. I suggest everyone to go out and get 4 copies of Monastery Swiftspear.
At 90 cents a piece right now, it's definitely worth picking up.
Haste and Prowess. She's great. She does a lot of damage, especially because this is this deck's all about just going quick and getting quick damage. 4 copies of Young Pyromancer. Go wide, you have blockers, you have more stuff to hit with. You can't go wrong with Young Pyromancer. Your next 2 drop is Firebrand Archer. I'm running 4 of them. I even have a shiny one in here because Shan.
I feel she's debatably better than Gutter Snipe because she's 1 cheaper.
And the last creature that we are running is 4 copies of Gutter Snipe, which, you can take out if you want the more Arsonist, if you're feeling it's too slow or not. It's working out for me, so I ain't kicking the dead horse. He's great, most times my opponents just kill him off. That's the kind of thing I like too, is they're forcing one of their kill spells. Then, for the coup de grace of red burn spells, I'm gonna show you. 4 copies of Lightning Bolt.
Because Lightning Bolt.
You're not getting a better burn spell. Actually, I'll show you one pretty soon. I have a Firebolt here. I found out it's not modern legal. I thought because Internal Masters it was. Nope. So put in a Shock.
Or a Tarfire. Whatever you have.
Shock or a Tarfire, yep.
Or even a Lightning Spike. Or is that what it's called?
Lightning Spike would be better than Shock.
Yeah.
I don't have any copies myself. So if I don't have it, I can't tell you to get it.
Sure.
Then, here's what I actually think is the best burn spell in the deck. Or debatably up there for it. Bump in the Night. A 1-drop black deals 3 life. Target opponent loses 3 life. Then you can flash it back for 5 and a red.
It's not hitting creatures, but he goes for the face with this deck.
I've had so many games where, I've got you down to 1-2 between all my Gutter Snipes and Archers and stuff, and then I just start stalling out, or for some reason they can get rid of my Young Pyromancer so I can't get wide and I get in that last damage. And then I wait 1 turn, and then all of a sudden I have enough land out. Bam! Then I don't have to worry about drawing because I already know I have a Bump in the Night in the graveyard.
Which is such a good card. A flashback is such a great mechanic.
Then I run 4 copies of Magma Jet. It can help you with that scrying, drawing into the burn spell to get that last little damage you need. Plus it does 2 to a creature or player, which I normally go for the player.
I would show them the text.
I'm going to show them both, because I'm fancy. Lightning. It's a 3-drop, so it's a little bit expensive. Does 3 damage to player, and they discard 2 cards.
that can kind of slow down Storm.
It's not hand hate, but it's almost hand hate. It reduces their options.
Yeah.
You know how satisfying when I'm playing a quick deck and I can drop that turn 3 and kill off the rest of their hand, and they're just sitting there looking at me like, you jerk, I want to monkey punch your waffle maker. Yep. And that's Dr. Dinosaur's Rakdos Burn. Yep, that was the whole deck.
So what's the weaknesses against it?
The weaknesses against it?
Yep.
So what's bad against this deck?
Yeah, what's bad against it?
Everything.
Fair enough.
You know, the thing that you don't want to play with this deck is Life Gain. Which, you know, I'm not going to pull up my sideboard because everyone's sideboard should be built for their meta. If you really want to know some good sideboarded cards, there's Havoc Festival, because then it's like doing constant damage to both of you, nobody can gain life. This deck's designed to go quick, it should get them, but Havoc Festival's I think a turn 5 or 6 card. Another good card, Rampaging Ferocidon, especially because he's cheap. They took him out of standard, because Magic, we're jerks.
Players can't gain life, so that shuts down lifelink, and you have a 3/3.
And whenever somebody's playing a creature, it's ping, which actually makes it not work so well with the Young Pyromancer because of that.
And take it the Empire Master and switch into the other dude.
Yeah, that's what you're getting at.
If you're playing against a meta that has 2 or 3 or 4 burn players in it, I recommend playing Dragon's Claw. Whenever a player plays a red spell, you gain 1 life.
Yeah, it's in your meta.
Yeah. That's how I won against him. So awesome. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. You guys have been great.
Other cards that you could sideboard in would be Terminate, Dreadboard. Those are great. Love them. Rakdos Charm, getting rid of artifacts.
Doomblade.
Yeah.
Terror.
If you want the creature removal, you can have Doomblade, yeah.
Yeah. So thank you guys for watching. You guys have been great. Have a great one.
Ride a bicycle.
Bye-byes.
Bye!